to receive your marks, right? Normally, you just come to click here. This would be your initials. I'm not going to show you my marks. But you normally click here, scroll down, academic record, and then it would pop up, and then it would show you your marks, right? Okay. On to the next one. The next one would be your digital assessment, right? This is the one where you do it on the portal. This is the one where I said, this one, get it over and done with. Do it after the first session with the facilitator, right? And it's an easy thing, right? It's an easy thing. Okay. So this one, you can do 20 questions today. As long as you don't click submit, you can do it tomorrow. You can come back tomorrow and continue where you left off. It says your answers. Just do not click submit. All right. Robin's going to show you how she does it. I mean, for me, I'm really busy, so I can't be doing the whole copy and paste and everything. But she has a good, beautiful system, for people so that they do not click submit. While I mean they haven't answered all questions or they're not sure of their answers, but it allows you to do it as many times. So as I said, it's not a time exam. This is your digital, right? This is your digital assessment. So yours has, let me see. So it has 40 questions, right? Yeah, 40 questions. 40 questions.
Boss,
Yeah.
sorry. And I was just letting everyone know that I just posted an example on the similarities.
All right, thanks. All right. So this is your digital assessment. This is the one I say do it after exam. Guys, can I just give you a tip? You see this question, right? It says a reputable organization releases information that the consumption of meat has been identified as a leading cause of cancer. The demand for beef then falls. If we assume that the former is the cause of the latter, our assumption can be described as which of the following? Select one. So this question has multiple answers, but it has circles. So circles will mean that you need to circle one answer. So even when you are in the exam, once you see a circle, just know they're looking for one answer. Once you see a square, that means they are looking for multiple answers, right? Just remember it, write it down somewhere. But sometimes the question will direct you, but I just want to show you the difference. You see here, it allows me to click a couple of answers. You see, I can click a couple of answers. But the circle only allows me to click one answer. So if you're panicking and you forget, just remember, circle means I just need to find one answer. It doesn't allow me to click multiple answers. You're with me. So that's one of the tricks of answering this. So once you see circles, just your mind they're looking for one answer. Once you see squares, you need to know, okay, they're looking for multiple answers, right? And if you look to my right here, you can see it saved my answer. All I need to do just to close this page and I come back tomorrow, maybe I do the first 10 today. It will save my answers and I log in and I want to do another 10. It knows it will save my answers and it will continue and I can continue and save. But this button over here, do not click this until you've answered it, until you are sure of your answers, and it will generate an immediate report of how you did. Let me show you mine because we did I just recently did my business law assessment recently, but it will show you your mark. And you can copy these answers. You can copy these questions, paste them, and share them with each other to help you study with your exams. Because first year, you are doing multiple choice. Second year, that's when it gets a bit difficult because now you're doing essay type of questions. So you need to type and everything. But I think I'm going to teach you guys when the time comes as to how to manage your time. But can you see, guys? We had our first class on Saturday. I did this on Sunday evening, right? So now I can focus on mine. So it's done. See, did it, submitted it. It's already done, right? But this is how, this is a report, right? This is a report it will generate immediately when you're done, right? We had 82 questions, and I want to show you, yes, can you see? See, marked. So sometimes, guys, I think you see this one. There's a red arrow showing there. You can flag a question if you feel the information or the question you selected the right one, but the answer that they're giving you is not the correct one. You can flag it. All right, and that's the process, right, Robin? Most of the time, I normally flag it, and I've seen that it changes.
Yes.
Yes. So you can flag it, right? So yeah, so you can actually see this is how I done, but it normally generates the report immediately. Yeah, they appear like this, and then you can review the answers that you got wrong and everything. So if people can see, right, I finished it on the same day. All right, this was 6 p.m. in the evening, and I finished at 9 p.m. But I was stopping in between and I'm going to do something else and coming. So don't pressurize yourself. Take a break, guys, and finish your assignment. Don't rush it. As I'm saying, just after the first session, you will be able to answer it because the answers are in your study guide. What else am I missing? Okay. Yeah, okay. Uh, okay. Nothing else. Nothing else. Okay. Any questions, managers, before I move on to the next one? Any questions I need to answer in the chat box because I can't see the chat box?
No, it's fine. We answered.
All right. And then for those who normally ask, please send me the link in the question in the WhatsApp group. Under assignments, you'll find online session. This is where you'll find your next class, right? This is a link to Microsoft. So some people have problems logging in, right? There's 3 ways that I know, right? One is when you click on the link, it will open something like this. If your app is not opening, right? Say continue on the browser. So meaning that you're accessing it not through the Microsoft Teams, but on the browser. Alternatively, I normally say people must take this link over here, say open in a new tab, sorry, or you can say copy link, right? And then you just paste it on the browser like this. Yes, this link over here. So you can just highlight it or copy it, and then I come here normally and I paste it on my browser. It works. It allows me to access the class easier. Uh, sorry, guys. Yeah, my laptop was stuck there for a bit, but you can just come here and paste it. It will allow you to access the class. So, okay. And then we've also got other resources, right? This is the library here on the sidebar. So participants, here Emerald and SB host, right? So these 2 libraries, if you had to access them outside the ReGenesys portal, they would ask you information that you don't have. But if you access them through this portal, um, they are for free and it leads you to that. I use them. Sometimes I don't use them. It's not a must, but you can use it, right? So it's not a definite must that you need to use it. You can use it if you find it valuable for you, if you find it useful. I know Robin doesn't use it. I use it really maybe some information that I found little, and normally these are just research papers, journals, articles about certain subjects, maybe economics and everything. So it's free on the ReGenius portal. For example, say the moment and apply. Right, so there's different types of articles you can read. So this one is depends on person to person, right? So many articles you can read. It's free through the ReGenius website. You can read it all the time. Like you can use it for yourself if you want to look for information, especially when you are doing your assignments, right? I think that would be about it, managers. Um, and I'll allow for questions now. Anyone who's got a question, I'm willing to answer before I hand it over to Robert. Any questions? Yes, Nalini.
Okay. Hi everyone. Hi Bongkosi. So my question is, when we're using the Emerald Insight and or the other site, you said mainly there's articles there. So my
Mhm.
question will be, when we're doing the referencing, can we reference using the article that you
Yes, so
find there on the Emerald?
yes, you have to reference every information that you use. You need to cite the person who wrote that article because it's not your information. So it's important referencing, paraphrasing. So you have to,
Mm-hmm.
regardless of you using the Emerald, you still have to reference and cite where you got your
Yes, yes,
information from.
yes,
Yes.
yes, yes,
So you
correct.
have to. Yes,
Okay.
that's so important. So any information that you're going to use, it's not your information. So you have to reference it. You're gonna have to add it to your reference list. If you're gonna cite something or paraphrase something, you still have to mention the author
Mm.
and everything. Yes, so you have to cite. So citing is very important.
Okay, thank you.
Next question. I can't see. Someone can just say my name is and then they can shoot. Any more questions? Robin.
Doesn't look like it. No one's saying anything. So I'm hoping
Okay.
they're okay.
I just wanted to encourage the students on the type of A's I want them to get. I want them to chase, but I don't know. Should I do that, Robin?
Yes, of course, yes. We want A students. We don't want, we don't
Wow.
Okay.
want. I'm
Oh,
very
wow.
serious. We
Wow,
don't
guys.
want, we
Wow,
don't
guys.
want, we
Okay,
don't
guys.
want
I'm
B's
gonna
and
break my
C's.
protocols, but guys, this is my marks. I'm just
This is
allowing you
report.
in.
Mine is like that also.
Yes, so I this is what I want from you guys. This is just an encouragement. This is what I want from you guys. All right? This is what I'm expecting from you guys. Everything.
And take note, Bonks is busy 24/7. And look at these marks. So you can't come tell me, oh, I know, you know what? I don't know. You needed to. The cat got sick, or the dog got sick, or you needed to go to yeah, you needed to go to the vet or wherever. No, your schoolwork
Guys,
compass.
you're giving us anxiety.
No, I'm being honest with you. You know what? If you want to waste all that money, that 80,000 rand that you paid, give it to me in bonks. We'll find something to do with the money.
Oh,
I'm
yes,
very
yes,
serious. Yes,
yes,
because if,
yes.
tell them, bonks, what happens if you fail?
Yes,
Tell
guys.
them.
I'm sorry. Yeah, that's something that I forgot. Guys, if you do not submit, right, you are unable to submit your digits off. For example, you're gonna have to pay the school 500 rand to redo that thing and upload it. If you fail, it's 500 rand, right? Your assignment, if you didn't submit it on time and you fail and you for some reason you pay 1,000 rand, right? And if and mind you, that means that you're not gonna write your exam in June. You're gonna have to supplement your exam in September because it's only gonna be done after the exam. That's when they're gonna allow you to do late submissions and everything like that. So please submit on time. So 1,000 for assignment, 500 rand for assessment, where you can submit it earlier. And me, you can buy me chef knives, and Robin will tell you what she wants. Like alternatively, I'll just save my 1,000 rand in my bank account, guys. VAT is going up. So that 1,000 rand would go a long way if you just did your assignment in time, submitted it, no matter what. I mean, for me, my schedule works like this. I don't work then every day. Yeah, there are days where I work like 7 days straight, um, 9 to 14 hours sometimes. But my education, I took it seriously for one of the things was this was my first degree, right? I have other qualification, but this is my first degree, right? And I'm doing it because my mother always said, if you like, I want you to go further with your studies, right? I want you to study further. But because of finances, but now I'm in a position and I'm capable to take myself further. So I motivate myself using those things to say, yeah, I'll come back and say, Mom, here's the degree that you always wanted for me. And also I can just encourage my kids later on to say, yeah, I did it. You can also do it, if you want to do it. So guys, find your purpose, find your inspiration, find your motivation, right? We can motivate you, but it has to be from within you. It has to come from inside you, right? You know why why you're doing this qualification. Could be a promotion, it could be to change your situation, maybe change even careers, right? But find that motivation, right? All of us are not motivated by the same thing, right? We've all got different stories, but let that be the thing that pushes you that, "Oh, I'm tired today, or I just had a bad day. But heck no, I'm gonna do my assignment, right? Even if, yes, I know we said we want A's, right? But I'm not saying everyone should be getting A's. We don't have the same capabilities, right? But I love a student who comes to me and said, I submitted my assignment on time and I got 65. Well done. I I love it. And he says, you know what? I'm happy. You know, put in the work. Don't expect it. Do not be in a situation where you didn't put the work and expect good results. It just doesn't work like that. It just doesn't work like that. And what's worse is that I'm not saying anything bad, but it's a shame when you're trying to email the school and they don't answer you for 4 weeks, right? Because you couldn't submit your assignment, right? And people are now moving, right? I would like you guys at the finish line to be together, right? Not some left behind. No, move together as a group, graduate together. You guys are going to get to network with each other. So start this journey together and end it together. Hold each other's hands, help each other, help one another. But also, do not be the one that drags the group behind. Do your work in time, right? Read your assignment. You know, for me, I find it difficult. I even mentioned this in the class reps meeting that I find it difficult for someone who's in third year to say they don't know this. For me, it's like, what have you been doing the past 3 years? right? Like, where were you in the past 3 years? Right. So hence I'm encouraging you guys, be informed of what you're doing. Right now, what's in the news is the budget speech, Donald Trump, all those things. They affect you because you're doing economics. In economics, we all know they run the country, they run the world. All right. This will help you get good marks in your assignment as well, because you can reference these situations that are happening out there, right? So hence I'm saying, as a business student, you need to be informed, right, about what's happening because it affects you, right? For example, I cannot run the kitchen and not know a load shedding schedule, right? Because it will affect a lot of things, right? A client is gonna book my venue because I don't know now my client is here. I haven't prepared um backup power. Now it's gonna look bad, guys, and you're gonna be lost because you guys are gonna have discussions in class and you're gonna be lost. What are these guys speaking about? So don't be that person that's lost. You don't know. Be informed. And it doesn't just ends by you being informed about business things. Be informed all around because you're not just going to be doing things that are related to business only. You're going to be doing things like HR, which demands human skills. You're going to be doing marketing, which demands even other components, right? Which forms you, and you're able to apply these things to any situation. So try whatever you learn from this course to apply it to your everyday environment, right? And I'm definitely sure what you're going to learn is things that you're going to see in your everyday environment. I mean, strategic will teach you about emotional intelligence and spiritual intelligence. You're going to see it. You're going to see it. You're going to pick it up, right? HR is going to teach you about how groups form themselves. Project management is going to teach you about cycles as to when you plan for something, how do you plan it from the beginning to the end. So those things are things that you're going to be using every day and applying themselves to you. So plan even your week now. Start now in your first year so that you get used to it. I think we all know the science studies that says to get a habit you need to do it for 90 days. So basically 3 months you would have gotten this. It would have become a habit. Make it a habit. Make it a lifestyle. That okay, I'm starting with economics next week, or I'm starting with economics this Saturday. The study guide is uploaded. I'm going to be reading 3 or 4 pages. Okay, this topic I'm very familiar with. I deal with this in my everyday environment. I'm good. I don't deal with supply and demand that much often. Maybe I might spend 2 hours. And when you come into class, you're already energized because this is another situation where I see where the facilitator is like, any questions, and everybody gets quiet. Meanwhile, they do have questions, right? Be selfish about your education. You're paying money, even if you're using a bursary, but some of you are paying money. So don't let your money go to waste. Ask that question. Make use of that facilitator. Interrogate the knowledge, right? Like say, okay, how does this link up with what's currently happening at ABC, and detail what's happening, or and so and forth. Facilitators, they are well trained. Some of them will even offer you more information and other sources to go and look at, guys. So make use of that time. Saturdays, when you attend class, ask questions. Don't let it be just a quiet session where the facilitators are speaking. Ask questions, have discussion, because through those discussions, you want to pick up something important, right? You want to pick up information that will help you for your assignment. That's all from me, guys. You can enjoy your evening. I'm going to be here while Ruben takes you and guides you on how to do your assignment. My number is on the WhatsApp group. Yeah, I'm available. Sometimes if I don't answer your question immediately, it doesn't mean I'm ignoring it. Whenever I get the time, which is usually in the evening, I'll get to answer your questions. Some students in previously have opted to meet with me we can in person. I do arrange that, but it always have to be. I have to look at my schedule and see if I'm not that busy, because obviously family obligations and all of those things. Only if, but yeah, I mean, there is strength. So, but normally I'm just a call away. If you're struggling with something or need encouragement, I'm willing to give it to someone. And I'm very picky, guys. Busi knows. Busi knows. Don't call me Saturday evening, comrades, and say, hey, I'm stuck. Well, you're supposed to submit on Monday, or when you can't find your assignment. No, I don't like that. I don't like that. I like someone pulls their weight. Pulls their weight. You know, pulls their weight. Like, even if you bother me about your assignment and class was yesterday, I'll make time for you, because I know, okay, this person is making sure that they're submitting early. You know, even if it's a question and you're not finding information, I sure have tackled that question. I've come across that question, might be asked in a different context to you, but surely we can figure this out. We can find answers to that question and we can help you out. Right? And stay away from AI, guys. Stay away from AI. You can use it. Robin will show you other AI tools to use, but don't let it be the one that's forefront of your studies, right? But you think of your own ideas. Those who have companies or think of studying companies, you find scenarios, especially with assignment, when they said pick a company or use a company that you know to answer this assignment. Use your own company. It will give you insight in your business idea or into the company that you're already running. All right, so use those times when answering this assignment. It goes back to where whatever you learn, go and apply it in your practical exam, in your practical life. Right, whatever you learn, go apply it practically. Whatever you learn, go apply it practically, or go look at things like the red car effect. The red car effect is, you might go around not seeing red cars, but if someone says, I saw 10 red cars, you also going to start seeing more red cars, because, so that's what I'm saying. Once we speak of these dynamics of economics, you're going to start picking them up, in the news, newspaper, social media, anyway. But thank you very much, guys, for giving me this opportunity. Ruben, I'm going to hand over to you. And good luck to the rest of it, to you managers, and all the best. I'm available 20. I'm not 24/7, but I'm available to assist anybody who needs my assessment. Let's submit those assignments in time. New culture, guys.
It's available 24/5, not 24/7, 24/5.
Yeah. So, guys, new culture. My class reps, please, from now on, after the first session, we tackle the assessment after the first session. So it was yesterday, Saturday. Yesterday was Saturday. Class is finished, even if it's after class. But the following Sunday, we started tackling the digital assessment. So that first week after the first session, we submit and we finish. That's the new culture. And class reps are, please, 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 I want you guys to encourage that. Please, 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 please.
Yeah. Yeah, on my side, I always say the sooner everyone starts with the assignment and assessment, the better. Because how are you going to know that you are struggling if you're just studying now and everything that you date is now, you just started now. You haven't even attended class. There's some that don't even attend class. And to make it worse, I can understand you not attending class, but then you still make an effort to go to the class recordings and listen to it on your spare time. Guys, it doesn't mean that listening to recordings, you have to be seated watching the screen or whatever. You can literally do this anytime, any day. I listen to recordings every morning and also every afternoon when I'm going to work because I take public transport. So in the morning, the taxi, it takes me about an hour to get to work and also coming back. So I make use of that hour by listening to previous classes recordings and also the current one. If I know there's something that I didn't get, I will go back to the recording, listen to it while I am going to work, while I am coming back from work. So I don't understand if someone says, I don't have the time to do this. You can make time. Time is always available.
Prioritize. Yeah.
The little time that you have, make use of it. We are all working, we are all parents, but the sooner the better. The minute that you are in class, if you are in class, what I always do when I'm in class, I open a second page on my laptop. I copy each and every, because the minute we're in class, the assignments, the digital, they're open. I make sure that I copy each and every question, put it on the Word document. And as I am copying, I maybe glaze through them. If there's something along what the maybe the facilitator is saying, and I can actually recognize, know what, there was a question that was being asked about this, and then I can go back. And actually it makes it easier if you have a question that you have written down, or maybe that you see on your digital, and you maybe don't understand it, you can actually ask it in the class. You know what, Blessing, can I ask you to maybe elaborate on this question? At that time, he doesn't even know. I'm giving you pointers right now. At that time, he doesn't even know that it is part of the assessment. But then maybe you are just being smart and you want elaboration on that question. You can maybe score yourself an answer there. And also, guys, the late minute, I got a call. Because I got a call at 20, it was 23:40 on the last digital assignment, on the, not digital, the assessment for strategic management. And I was asleep at that time. In the morning, I asked, was I supposed to wake up to assist this person, or what was I supposed to do? I am asleep at 11 o'clock, but you are asking me that I am unable to upload my assignment at that time. Why didn't you upload it a week before? Why didn't you upload it maybe at 8 o'clock? And we always say, guys, the last day, because everyone is busy uploading assignments, the system gets overwhelmed. So you're gonna have technical glitches when you are all submitting assignments. So it's gonna take time. Sometimes it's gonna keep on giving you errors. You're gonna keep on restarting and doing all of that thing. And the next thing, you are frustrated. You are uploading the incorrect thing or the incorrect document. And whose fault is that gonna be? It's not gonna be mine. And if you cannot get hold of me, you cannot get hold of Robin or Bongs, you're gonna say what? They don't want to assist us. But at the end of the day, we are here. I'm here now. I'm available now. Make use of me now while you can, because I'd also be stressed out at that time. And submitting your assignment and your assessment earlier gives you time to rest. Just take time to refresh your mind, prepare yourself for the next module. If you complete everything 2 weeks before, that 2 weeks window, you can make use of that 2 weeks window or 3 weeks window to actually go through the study guide of the next module. By the time we start classes on the next module, you already know the content. You are far ahead from everyone. So when we submitted the assignment for strategic management, I was already done with my economics study guide, because I do everything on time. You schedule everything, just make time for it. Schedule, guys. It is possible. It's possible. You might not get it now, but trust me. Even I, on my first module, strategic management last year, I didn't get it, but I got it on the second one. Strategic management, I got a C because I didn't get it, obviously. But then on my following module, I got a modules. I then you can do it, guys. Let's push,
Oh, Busi,
guys.
you did listen. Wow. I'm so
I had no
happy.
choice. I had no choice.
Any of it's money. So I pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed, and you can do the same. I'm 50. I'm going to graduate at 51 this year. So if I can graduate at 51 with a degree, I don't see anybody else not doing it. And I mean, I'm a secretary also. So if I can do it, you you all can do it. So anyway, starting with the assignment. And okay, guys, the reason why we are saying do everything now, it's because modules are one after the other. One after the other. Because now, as soon well, there's people that have done strategic, Bush has done strategic management. Now she's doing economics. Next, she's going to do HR. Then she needs to study those three modules to write in June. And then next semester, you got another three modules that you're going to write in December. So there's no time for you to still be worried now about your digital assessments and your assignments. Kick that out of the way, and then it's done and dusted. With the assignment, if you submit 2 weeks before the time, you're allowed 3 tries a day. Three tries a day. So you submit today, you got 3 tries. You check and see, okay, your similarities come back, it's sitting at 50, hypothetically. You go back to your assignment, you fix it up, you put it through again. You check, oh no, it's gone down now to 20. You try again. And then when you look again, oh no, it's on 10. Then you're okay. I always say, I've told Bongi and all of them, I want students to hand in the assignment with a similarity of 5% minimum. The reason why? It's economics now. It's economics now. So everybody here in this group now and in another group is doing economics now. So when it hits that 2300 hours, if you check the next day, some people similarities were like maybe 20. Tomorrow, it's 35. It's 40 because everybody's handing in at the same time. Everybody's talking about scarcity. Everybody's talking about economics. Everybody's talking about that. So your similarities are high. Whereas if it's on 5, even if it goes up, it'll go up maybe about 2 or 3. So you'll still be less than 10. So if your things lands up at 35 or 40, 1,000 rand you have to pay to resubmit, but then you can't write in June. You can only write later. So if now you're sitting now, you've handed in your assignment. Then Bosie comes and she says, hey, guys, did you add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Then you think, no, I didn't. Then Alex comes and Alex says, hey, guys, did you include this, this, and this, and this? And you think, oh, no, I did, but I didn't give enough information about it. Let me go back and do it. So you go back and you do it again and you submit again. That's the beauty of submitting 2 weeks before the time. We're not being silly or just being clever. I'm telling you, this is the way to go. So when you'll see once you handed in a week before the time, come the 3 days before, you see how people are panicking because they didn't take it. Oh, I've got time. Social life comes to an end. No social life, no partying, no family gatherings, no nothing. I had a student who was very angry with me because she said to me, no, she's got something on the weekend. I said, your assignment is done. She said, no. So I said, okay, then I can't help you. Do your assignment before you go somewhere and submit. So she did the assignment. But I'm just saying, these things you need to sacrifice. I know you might think, and I'm talking off the top, but I'm telling you, sacrifice. Your study journey is important. Get it over and done with. My heart was very sore last year, April. All my family, everybody, my siblings went to America to visit my brother. I didn't go because I had school. So there's sacrifices that you need to make. Anyway, let's go on to the assignment. I just want to share share screen. Okay. Okay. So this is your Word document, right? So you need to make sure, don't get marked down for stupid things. Please don't get marked down for stupid things. So the important thing is, just want to get, you need to have a font. Can everybody see? Hello, can you see?
Yes, Robs.
Okay,
Can see.
so the font, the main heading, it's Arial, it's 18, and the line spacing is 1.15. Your subheadings, it's Arial 12, 1.15. And your body of your text is Arial, okay, and it's 2 centimeters top, left, right, and bottom. Okay, so you need to make sure of all of that. And you can actually set that up already. You can set it up already on your document, that it's there already, you know. Please admit whoever's there. Okay, so as you can see, it's Arial 11, and then I go to layout, and my margins is to top, bottom, left, right, and the size is A4. Okay. Your cover page, you can do whatever you want to do with your cover page. You can make it fancy. You can do whatever you want to do on the cover page. Okay. Second page. Now, you need to, first thing you do is insert, and you go to page numbers, bottom of the page. Okay, you choose your page numbers that you want. What I always do is, because sometimes you even get flagged for page numbers, I double click on it and I make it fancy. Bongi always says I make things too fancy, but anyway, yeah. So you make it fancy, you change the font, you change whatever you want to. So anyway, your page numbers is now done. Okay, let's just close. Okay, you'll see why everything ties in. So here I'm gonna go to references, and I'm gonna put table of content. And I'm going to put this one, automatic 2. Okay, then you say, okay, there's my table of content, right? So I'm going down. Now, introduction. All assignments must have an introduction of about 6 to 10 lines about the assignment. Okay, so you'll have your introduction. Then you'll have question 1. Question 2. Question 3. Question 4. Then you get your conclusion. And your references. Okay. Now, sometimes maybe it will happen. You'll have 2 questions in question 1. So I write either task 1.1, task 1.2. Okay. So now your introduction. You need to go to your home page. This is important, guys. It's got to do with the layout. So here, introduction. You see this part. Can you all see this part? Just give a shout.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we can see.
Can you see it's heading? It's a heading. So you click the right mouse button and you click modify. Okay. And what you've got is Arial. It's 18. You can decide on the color you want. Click on format. Click on font. And you'll say Arial, bold. It's 18. It's all caps. And you say okay. And you say okay. right? So what you do is you click on heading. Question 1 is also 18. The tasks, it's a subheading.
Robin, before you continue, I
Yes,
see Alex as in hand up. I don't know if
yes,
it's you.
Alex. Yes, Alex. Alex.
Or maybe it's a legacy hand, or maybe it was meant to be a
Okay.
relation.
Click your right mouse button, click modify. It's Arial, it's 12. You can choose the color you want. Go to format, go to font, go to Arial, bold, 12, all caps. Okay. Now you just press it up, bring it up, and then you'll just go back to the table again. And you'll say update. If it's moved, you just go back to the table again. And you'll say update. Update table. Update entire table. Okay. And then it will change the numbers. Are you okay with the layout? Guys, are you okay with the layout? No, 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 no. We don't record this session. The reason why, there's certain things that we give here that you're not necessarily going to get from the school. So we're just giving you tips for you to be able to, to be able to use in your study journey. So now if you guys can all come and make the effort to come, and somebody else doesn't come but they benefit from the recordings, it's not fair. You took the time out, you made the effort to come and sacrificed your 2 hours or whatever to come to the session. If you need something, you can inbox me, you can inbox Alex, you can inbox, whoever you feel comfortable, Bongi or me or Busi or Alex, to say, hey, I'm not sure about something. We're never going to say no to you. Not all questions, nobody's asking a stupid question, but you don't come to me into year 3 and ask me, is the assignment submitted in PDF? Then I'm going to tell you it's in Excel. No, you cannot come here. No. But if you're not sure something, inbox us. It's okay to inbox us. Put it in the group, ask the question. You're not sure about something, you're not sure about the layout, whatever. Okay. Now to continue. Guys, you've seen the question you've seen the questions to the assignment, right? It talks about here, the assignment question is for 10 marks. Question 1, how would you explain the economic problem of scarcity and choice, especially in relation to Africa's high unemployment rate and limited resources? So, you know what? When you tackle this 1, 2, 3, 4 questions, okay? I always tell students that when you look at the question, how are you going to answer? How are you going to answer? So write this down. Describe it. Describe it. Give give a positive, a negative, or an advantage, a disadvantage, an example, and a small summary. That will make up your 10 marks. Even if it's for 8 marks, it's okay. It means that you are showing the person that is marking that you understand what they are saying. Like, let me go to, where is the thing that I had? I think I did. Okay. Look here. You need to do your description or introduction. Briefly define the 4 factors of production: land, labor, capital, and entrepreneurship. Explain the importance in driving economic growth, particularly in a developing economy. So the main body of your thing, you see land, you describe it. Define land as a natural resource in production. Example, minerals, water, forests. The positive, explain how land contributes to economic growth. The negative, discuss challenges like resource depletion, land degradation, and unequal access. Example, provide an example of a developing economy benefiting from land, be it agriculture in Ethiopia or whatever. And in a summary, conclude the significance of the land in economic development. You do the same thing with labor. Remember, that will be your 5 marks. I know it's a lot, but it's your 5 marks. So that will be your 5 marks. Labor, you do the same thing. Describe it, positive, negative, example, and summary. Capital, same thing. Describe it, positive, negative, example, and a summary. Entrepreneurship, the same thing. Then in conclusion, summarize how the 4 factors interact with collective impact on economic growth, highlight key challenges, and suggest possible solutions for developing economies. Do you understand? Yes?
Tisetso has a question.
Okay. Is it a legacy hand?
Oh, it's the hand that I raised before. Sorry.
Guys, do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So just to okay, so Tisetso, you don't have a question now.
No,
No.
no.
Okay.
Can you put
You
your hand
answered
down,
me
please?
already.
You can put it down. Okay, so just to answer Sipokazi, as to whether you are doing the table of contents at last or you are doing it when you are studying. Either or, because at the end of the day, your table of content is going to be according to the headings that you've been doing. So you can start with your question 1 to 3 as Robin did now, or you can just write your assignment, and then when you are done, you will highlight your headings according to is it main headings or is it subheadings. So there is no formula when it comes to that. It depends whether you want to start with them or you want to finish with them. At the end of the day, it must be table of content, which is page number 2. But when you do them last, you need to refresh like she did now.
Sometimes it's better to do it at the beginning when you do your cover page. Then you're going to put the table of content in. It doesn't mean that you're going to update it at the moment. You can update it when you're done. So you put in your cover page, you put in your table of content, you put in your question 1. Okay, let me show you. This is the quality that I want you guys to be submitting. Please, this is the quality what I want you to submit. Okay, that's my table of content. This is my introduction. Okay, this is my question 1. With me, I always tell students I never mastered the in-text referencing, and I'm not even going to bother to learn to do the in-text unless I'm doing MBA or something. I prefer to use diagrams or pictures, and they've never said to me, I'm in year 3, they've never said to me that I cannot do that. They want your references has to be in-text. Well, now with research, they do tell you that. But I'm just saying, I prefer to do, I put a picture inside and then I reference it, and I'll show you how to do that. So, guys, so what happens is this is the quality of assignments that I want to see from my students. So now, you see now, let me go back to, I know we're chopping and changing all the time. If you look here, for first year, your assignment body must be 2,500 words to 3,500. So you can't go less, you can't go over 3,500 words in year three. And you must have three references, and your maximum similarities is 30%. So now you find out, okay? I've been writing and writing and writing and writing and writing, but it's the word count is sky high. A cheat. This is a cheat. This is a table, but it's not a table. It's a picture. So what I did is I put a table in with all my information, and I used this lovely little tool. It's called a snipping tool. I took the snipping tool, I cut it out, and I put it back in again as a picture, and it cut down on my word count. So even though my words are like sitting like 4,000 or 5,000, technically speaking, it's only sitting at 3,900. Hello?
Fantastic. We love it.
We love it. We keep going.
Okay, there is things that are important. First thing is WhatsApp on your laptop. Very important. So Angelina, I'll come to you. WhatsApp is very important on your laptop. The reason why is the other day, I think it was Alex. Alex wanted a textbook, but because it was too big, I couldn't email it to her. If it's on your WhatsApp, you go into WhatsApp and you just download into a folder that says economics. So you have a folder in your documents, and you say ReGenesys, and you have a subfolder, and you put inside economics one. Then you put HR1, and you put all your models and dump everything into that folder.
We're still
Mhm.
finding the mute button. Sorry. Yes, we are.
Do you know what the
Use it all the time.
Oh, you use it all the time. Good. Grammarly is important. Cobalt is important also. Cobalt is important for you to use. And then next, it's Scribble. But I'll show you. Sipo, I'll come to you. Angeline, it was you? Or you changed your mind? Angeline? Jabulani, did you change your mind? Okay. Simpiwe?
No, I've changed my mind. I'm fine, man.
Why? What was wrong?
No, I just clicked. Just clicked the by mistake.
Okay. So, uh, okay. Cobalt. It's a wonderful tool. Absolutely wonderful tool. You've got, you've all, okay, look at this. This is a cheat. You don't copy the questions straight from the study guide. You do not copy the questions, because then everybody's going to be copying the questions. So this is a cheat. You look at the question, okay? Let's just copy. And we go to Quillbot, and we say paste. And I say paraphrase it. Okay? I'm not happy with that one. I go rephrase again. How would you characterize. I don't like that word characterize. If you press the down arrow, it'll say describe. It says explain or summarize. Let's say, how would you describe? And then it talks about economic dilemma. I might not like the dilemma. I'll say maybe the challenge. And I'll say of choice and scarcity. Maybe I don't like that particular, especially in, okay, the lights, I'm okay. This here will be your heading. It's different to that. It's not the same. Can you see? You're only allowed to rephrase 125 words. So you'll have to take pieces, and put it in and let it rephrase, and you copy this and you put it into your heading. There's your
Rebecca?
heading. Yes.
Hi, it's Alex here. I think
Yes.
it's sorry. I know Bussy responded back to me with regards to the question, but I haven't put in the question for question one heading. I've just created a topic based on the question.
What do you mean?
Does it have to be a question? Does question one heading have to be a question? Obviously, paraphrase question.
No,
or
it
can
doesn't
it just
have to be.
It can just be a topic about the question, right?
Yes, it can be. You can talk about. You can even say, okay, I don't want you to say that. I just want to take scarcity.
Yeah,
You
okay,
can just
cool.
Just say
So
you just want to take scarcity. You don't have to take but don't copy and paste the heading.
Correct,
as long as you can give a heading that explains it, you are okay.
Okay, yeah, because I thought it was question one, and then this is what what will be covered in this question, basically.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
No, it doesn't have to be like that.
Yeah,
For
yes.
instance, if I can just make an example with the one that I was doing now, I was doing my economics. So out of the whole question that was posted there, it's a long question, but then the only I chose just subheadings. For instance, we were talking about repo rates. So my first heading was repo rate, which I have to explain about repo rate, elaborate further about it, and then the next heading was how changes in the repo rate affects the broader economy, of which it is not even part of it. Just that you have to explain repo rates in the economy, and then I had to do advantages, disadvantages, examples. So those are just your examples. You don't have to dwell that much into the whole question as to you having to put the whole question just because someone will just copy the whole thing, maybe do it as Robin did right now with the paraphrasing, but then just making it unique. You just do some subheadings yourself. Just find a way around it. Yeah, keywords.
That's what I was thinking, because instead of making question one that sentence a question, I just put it as a statement. So what just
search thing. The whole search thing, I say just this time. This whole heading. I copy it. I go to references. That's the scribble. And I paste it. And I click on cite. Okay. Here is my bottom reference, Fernando J. You copy that. You go to your draft assignment. Okay, under references. Okay, there's my first reference. Okay, I go back again. This here is my in-text referencing. So I say copy. I go back to my document. I know it's a bit back and forth, but that's how we do when you're doing research. Okay. And we paste it. Fernando, bold it, center. Go back to factors of production, go down, copy image. Here's my first reference, and I say, I'll go here and I'll say, below is a description of factors of production. You're trying to cut down on your high similarities. That's what you're trying to do. So you go and you use a journal or something like that, but you didn't actually use the journal. You just read through some and you got an idea, but you used your own words. So now as I said, I never mastered it, so I rather do things in my own words, my own information, and then I use this as my references. So for each question, I will put a picture or a diagram related to that question. And that's my references. I'm sorry, Zotero and I were never friends, and I didn't even try. Yes, Faith? Faith? Faith, your hand is up. Guys, are you okay with this? Give it all a thumbs up. Faith?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, Faith. I can hear you now.
Yes. Oh, sorry, I had connected to the speakers. So I'm just saying, can you please one more time, if you don't mind, just go back to, just on how you get the citation for me, please.
Oh, okay. So the site is Scribble. It's called Scribble. Mm-hmm. And actually, the person that told us about the Scribble is Santosh. He was the previous person that taught us before we found out about Blessing. So he said the Scribble. So what you do is you go and you look for a picture related to a question, whatever question it is. Like, say, for example, you want now economics, pictures for your cover page. Okay, so you'll see all these different kinds of pictures. So maybe you want to take this for your cover page. Go and open it. Okay, so look for that picture that you were looking. There's a chair. Okay, but ignore all of that. But this is the most important part. You highlight the search page. Copy. You go to your site and you paste it and you click on site. So this will go on your reference list. And this is going underneath the picture.
Okay,
let me go. You sure? You don't want me to do another one?
No, got it. And then if I want to add the citation for the text, I do the same thing, right? Or this
You
is
can.
just only for the
No, you can
images?
do the same thing. You can do the same thing for the text. Like maybe you took information from here, from Investopedia. Then you will copy the same thing and you will take this reference here, the bigger reference, and put it at the bottom.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay. So you won't take the small one. You won't take the small that one. You'll take the top one. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Awesome. Thank you.
Okay. Questions? You're very quiet, and I'm very worried when you get quiet. You're either shy, quiet, or you got it.
We're in awe.
We got it, we got it, we got it.
Yes, Sibongile?
You're a
Yes.
good teacher.
I'm
Yeah,
just overwhelmed this side.
She's a great teacher. Can you just take me back to that the previous with referencing? So with the picture, do we use the bottom one? Because with the picture, I think it was just the name of the.
No, okay. Investopedia, you copy the whole search thing on the top. You go to
Okay.
your references. Portia, is that you? Okay. So you are going to take this one is the referencing at the end. This is the one that goes underneath the picture.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Thank you.
Anyone else? Did somebody have their hand up? Sibongile, you had your hand up and you ran away.
I was the one who questions. I'm sorted. Thank you.
Okay. Rockamamos.
Hi there, how are you?
All right, and you.
All right, no problem. Listen, just regarding the questions that one has to do for the assignment, I see you paraphrase them as well.
Yes.
Is that absolutely necessary?
Yes. Yes. Rocco, the reason why is that every time Dick, Harry, Munsami, and their brother is going to be put in the same headings, and your similarity is going to go through the ceiling. So you need to, you cannot copy and paste the questions. You have to put it in your own words. So if you're going to talk about scarcity, if you're going to talk about whatever, choose a particular word or a particular way of explaining it, but do not copy and paste questions. Your similarities will go through the roof and you will get mocked down for nothing.
Okay, cool. All right, thanks.
Okay. Anyone else? Yes. But then what would no, but I mean the layout needs to be okay. The layout needs to be okay. And then how's the examiner going to know what you're talking about? So you can put in question one, and then don't put a heading. But then it just will look untidy. So because if you look at the mark allocation, it's 10 marks. Oh, just hold on a second. Oh man.
Sorry, Robin, while you're busy there,
Yes.
one thing that's Ms. Patience said in strategic management when she was talking about assessments is it must be easy enough for the marker. You must remember the marker's going through hundreds of papers. So it's got to be as easy flowing and easy referencing for the marker. So the easier and the more information that you give in terms of what the flow is, the better.
If you see here in question 5, it's a whole 20 marks. This rubric is important. How you answer this question, it says here, remember when I said to you, describe it. So introduction and understanding of the text, you're describing it. Okay? And then you're giving the positives, the negatives, the examples, and the summary. That's how you answer each and one of your questions. So it talks about here the introduction and understanding of the text. So the introduction fails to explain explain the tax or how elasticity. So you look at this column and you look at this one. Introduction clearly defines the tax. Okay, then impact on quality, demand, elasticity. You look at the last column. Price paid by consumers. You look at the last column. Government revenue, you look at the last column. So this here will help you to answer the question. To answer the question. To get your 20 marks. So it's important. It's this start dot. You copy this. You copy this whole thing, and you put it in your references because you've used the article and they've already given you a reference. So this will be maybe your fourth or your fifth reference or your sixth reference. So it doesn't matter. They don't limit you on how much references you have. You can have as many references as you want, but you must have a minimum, not less than 3. So you'll copy this in and you don't put access February 2025. You put accessed the day that you access. It will be March 2025. Same thing. You'll follow the rubric to answer the question. Okay, then it's done. The other two don't have the rubrics, but the last two seem to have the rubrics because it's big. The score is high. I think the score is high. Yeah, it's 30 marks and 20 marks.
Ruben, sorry, it's Alex
Yes.
again.
No, it's fine.
Have you got any tips on how to read assessment questions properly, especially in the digital assignment questions? Like, sometimes I think like in a digital assignment question, like if it's a trick question or is it just take it at face value or like
there's there's a thing, it's called I can't even, sometimes I struggle. It's called taxonomy. Have you ever heard of it?
Yes, I actually have.
Yes. So it's what?
Funky, you've got your hand up. You're welcome to chat.
So the taxonomy, it's like it's how you read. Yes. No. Is that the right one? No, that's not taxonomy. There's a name that they use. No, there's a name that what is her name? Lisa. Lisa uses to say that you must, when you read the sentence, you pick out the words, and it will help you to answer. Okay, let me just see here. Okay. So receiving a free newspaper when buying 2 Sunday news is a prime example of. Hello.
Yeah, we here. I'm just reading the meeting. I don't know. Just be honest, I'm stunned.
Does anybody want to try?
Marginal.
Number 1.
Are you sure?
Number 2.
Okay. You see here, somebody was asking. you highlight the question, right? And I'm going to
Yeah.
copy it. I'm going to copy it. And then I'm going to go to a Word document. Oh, gosh. Okay. Undo. We want it to be full. Okay. This is how you're going to copy your digitals into Word. You get it?
Yes, we do.
No,
No, no, no,
You
no,
Yes.
no.
just
Can we
repeat that
start?
again.
Yes, please. Let's repeat.
Okay. I went to the portal, right? So we go next. So you highlight the question. You say Control C or copy.
Yeah.
And then you go open a Word document.
Mm-hmm.
Just hold on. Oh, gosh. Okay. And we say paste.
Or the very first one.
Both of them. I copied both of them. Well, after the other. But this is how your things are going to look when you are copying it into Word. No, I need to just stop sharing because I don't know, my computer is doing something weird. Any other questions so long? Don't say who's saying
Let's go to an answer.
Who's saying
I want to see that one, so I can't wait to get to that one.
Let's get to an answer.
Just hold on, I needed to get out. I don't know what my computer's doing. Bongs, you can unmute, man. Oh.
I think it's zero marginal cost.
Yes.
But it doesn't cost anything, you know. I don't know. This is where Alex is right. You don't know whether you are being
understand your information better as well. For me, from my point of view, like every time I do the digital, I get a whole understanding of what the module is about and also what I need to learn and where I'm struggling with. And then also Bill gives me questions. So hence I would do it between the first session, after the first session, and before the second session. Because after that, after the last session, you're already going straight into your assignment discussion. So there's not going to be enough time for you in between your working and everything. So I'll say after your first session up until the second session, you can actually give it time and do your digital assessments.
Okay, thank you. Thanks so much.
Yeah.
Zero marginal utility.
You know what? I don't know if libraries have this book, but I know because I'm in the Ekurhuleni region. they have this economics textbooks that describes microeconomics, because that's what you're doing it first year. It really, really, really helped me a lot. But go to YouTube and look for Jacob A. Clifford. Jacob A. Clifford. He explains economics like it's a ReGenesys study guide, like from A to Z. I'm gonna share it in the chat, just his page, but his page is Jacob A. Clifford. It's he's a Harvard lecturer. He's got a lot of stuff there. Like they have a lot of information that I feel like could help a lot of students. I remember just struggling to understand the graphs, like what makes it shifts, what makes it shift to the right, what makes it go down, and all of those laws and everything. So I would recommend it. Maybe Robin, let me do this. Can I share my screen so you guys can just see what I'm speaking about? Jacob Clifford.
Yes,
Provide.
I posted in the group. I
Yes.
posted in the group these YouTube videos for you guys.
Yes,
Yes,
yeah, I was just about to
yes.
say, yeah, I've also just added it into the chat here as well. The
Yeah, so
YouTube
Jacob
channel.
Clifford will help a lot of you guys just grab economics better. You know what I mean? But yeah, this is the guy. Let me just go back. For those who do not see, but yeah, this is the guy for economics. Very, very, especially you see, I watched a lot of these videos earlier, so I'm not speaking of something I haven't done. But I watched a lot of those videos in my first year, and they helped me very much, even till to this day. I use a lot of referencing from this guy in economics a lot of times, because he broke it down. He broke it down really. Yeah, but try and just do it the early as possible. Don't drag it too long. And as Busi said, if you're struggling with a question, throw it in the next session. Throw it in your next session to the facilitator. They're gonna help you out. Throw it, like, okay, yeah, throw it into the facilitator. They're gonna point you into a direction, and they're gonna give you an answer that you need.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys.
Okay. Yeah.
Robin, let's go back to how to download those questions.
The answer to that,
I'm there. I'm there.
the answer to that question was zero marginal
Lady
utility.
is really hammering on paying to shout out to copy those questions. Guys, you know what you can do? Here's a trick, guys. Here's a
And
trick
the
that you
answer?
guys can do. So all of you
Marginal
copy
utility.
all your
Hold on, Bonks. Its answer is zero marginal utility is what happens when consumers consuming more of an item brings no extra satisfaction. For example, you might feel fairly full after 2 helpings of pudding and wouldn't really feel any better having a third helping. In this case, your marginal utility from eating extra pudding is zero. So you're not getting anything when you get it in the other newspapers. So it's zero marginal utility.
marginal utility is like satisfaction.
Yes.
Yes, what
Yes, Bongs?
satisfaction. Yeah. No, I was saying, you know what we did, right? We you copy your questions and I copy mine and we share it. For exam questions.
I told them in the group that once they're done, they're done, that they must send it to somebody who's willing to make a mock question paper.
Yes. Yeah, we did that with Strat's with Strat Business.
Okay.
And yeah, Jean actually collated, so we all sent through our webpage. And yeah, he collated it. So we've got a mock one for strategic management for 1,000. I think it's 1,200 questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because not all questions are the same. They're not all the same. So Alex might have a certain amount of questions. This one might have a certain amount of questions. So guys, are you all okay with the assignment? Are you all okay? Do you think you can start?
Yes.
I'm even more inspired to start again tomorrow. So thank you.
And who wanted to know about how you saw how to copy the questions? Or do you need another
Demonstration.
demonstration?
Never mind demonstration. I see Bongs has a fan. Bongs has a fan in the chat box.
Yes,
what?
yes, we would like another
Example.
example.
Can Bongs explain it, please?
I thought as much.
No, Robin, take over.
Okay. I'm chopped liver now. It's okay. Because he's rugby baller body type person. So yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it's all right. Okay, let me go.
Bongs out. Bongs, don't you want to go rest or something?
Go wash the dishes.
Yeah, you've been cooking the whole day, so go wash the dishes. Yes.
Okay. Go to the port. Okay, so your portal is open, right? Your portal is open, right? Okay? Let me just go here. You go to assignment and assessment, right? At the bottom, you've got your BBA 1 Economics Digital Assessment. You click on it, right? You go to continue to attempt. There's a question. Well, because we copy question 2, let me go next page. Highlight it. Control C, or if you could click the right mouse button and say copy, then you go to a Word document and you say paste. Okay. Go back to the portal again. Go to next page. Highlight the questions. Control C. Go to your Word document. Right mouse button. And you click the first one, keep source, because you want to keep the source. Okay. Go back again. Next page. Highlight it. Copy. Go back to your Word document. Paste. And you keep doing that until you're done. So when you are on the last question, you will go back and you'll click here, this arrow here. There's this arrow here, you click on it and you click on 1 and it will take you back to question 1. So, and then you just close it. You get out. You close it. You don't waste time doing anything, you just close it. Close it.
Robin, do you have the study guides downloaded there? I just
Have I got
wanted
it
you to
done?
show. Yeah, the study guide for this
You
one.
want me
This
to-
economics one. I want you to open it on the side. I just wanted to show them a quick example on how to search
I can show
for
them.
answers. Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Go ahead, Bong.
So before you continue, please. So are these
Yes.
the questions that we will share on the group individually or collectively together? Is this what you're talking about? This copy and paste that you're doing?
No, the copy and paste that I'm doing is going to help you to do your digitals.
Okay.
So what you're going to do is, Bongile, you're going to copy all your 40 questions, right,
Okay.
into your Word document. You're going to forget about the portal. You're going to forget about the portal until you need to submit. So you take your questions, you take your study guide. Okay. Hold on. Okay.
And your textbook.
Not necessarily. but you can. Um, do you still have does everybody have the study guide that I gave you in a Word document?
Yeah.
I've got mine in a PDF.
Yeah, I
No, I
PDF
sent
for search.
I sent it. I sent you the
I'll check
document.
on my side. I think I
I
did
sent it
save
to you
it.
in Word. Okay. So now this is the study guide. I put it. I'll post it again. So what you do is you go here and you put it on the side, and there's your questions here. Okay. So now you're gonna look here. No, that won't. So the next talk is talking about in an economy experiencing inflation. What is the core issue? So you
Yes.
go and you highlight inflation. You say copy. Then you go here editing. You click on find and you go the inflation. Okay.
Okay. I have another way, Robin, the easier way.
So the easier way. Okay. We'll come back to
Yeah.
your way. We'll come back to your way when you finish Rasta
But I
teachers.
don't know if it will work. I don't know if it will work in terms of the study guide because the study guide when you're using the normal when you're using the Adobe, it locks you. It doesn't allow you that feature.
You do. You actually can have, if you say Control F in your PDF, it will open up the find function in the PDF.
Yeah, control find.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't have the with all of that. I just copy it into a Word document, and then you can use it like, you can use it.
Yeah.
Okay. In some cases, if you can't find it, then you must realize that it's probably not in the study guide. Then you're gonna have to go and look in
Yes.
search.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you can't find like the heading, you go and try and look at these things and see if it's not related to the question. You copy this. If you have a monitor, it's even better because you will project on the monitor. You'll have the study guide on the monitor. And borrowers, where did you see? I see borrowers something. So you'll read this part. And what I normally used to do is I would take screenshots of this, copy it, and put it into the question paper. Hello.
Yes.
We hear you.
Oh, okay.
But underneath each answer, basically, or each
Yes,
option.
under each answer, it will have like a screenshot of where I found the answer in the study guide.
Yeah, okay. That's good. And you got reference to the study guide again. That's very useful. Thank you.
So do you understand now, guys, why we say we can't record these sessions? We can't record these sessions because there's things here that you're not going to get from the school. You're not going to get from the school. You're not going to get from anywhere else. So if now you recording it and you giving it to the next person, no, that's, I don't know. It's just not on. But are you guys are okay? Do you think you all can start doing whatever you need to do?
Yes.
Yeah, we're fine. Thank you.
Yes.
Mama.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes. We are
100.
sure.
When's the
They're going
next
to get
session?
distinctions. They're
There is no
brilliant.
there's no next session.
Hi, Bo.
Hi, Bo.
Yeah, it's only one song.
There's no session. So we can call anytime. We're gonna need it.
We're gonna need a next one.
No, then you contact me. You will
Okay.
contact me or Bongs if you want him to come to your house in an apron. Yeah. With his rugby body. Oh.
And in terms of the exam, can you are you guys gonna take us through the exam? Is it online? How does it work, or will we have another session
Okay,
in
what
terms
will
of the
happen is
exam.
that, you know Melissa. Do you know Melissa? Do you know Melissa? Melissa, I think she's from Personal Mastery. Oh, anyway, there is an exam series that ACE does. I will remind them. I normally find out from them. They do an exam series. They prepare you for the exam. But I don't know, Bongs, if they want to, we can try something. We can try and maybe see something.
When
So
is the exam?
Please,
June.
we'd
June.
appreciate it. Thank you.
So basically,
Okay.
what needs to happen is that your cell phone, your cell phone, you need to download the OWL. It's called Invigilator app.
Hey, Robin, tell them about the owl. I hate that thing.
Hey.
My daughter uses it for school. It is horrible.
The Invigilator app is a nightmare.
It's
People physically have nightmares about them. One woman said she felt like the owl was chasing her. So you have the Invigilator app on your phone. Then you have the exam on your laptop. So what happens is that when you log in, you have to log in you log in on your laptop at a specific time. Don't write at 8 o'clock. The traffic is too hectic. Rather say to yourself, okay, 9 o'clock, I'm going to do it. Start. 9, 10, 11, by 11, you should be done. So what happens is that, and you must remember, there's 100 questions, so you must spend a minute on a question. Don't spend longer. If you can't answer it, leave it. Come back to it. Go and answer all those questions that you can answer and come back to it. Because it's like I showed you on the oh gosh, what do they call things? Digitals. You'll have the questions on the side. You can click the numbers and you can see which ones you've answered and which ones you have. Answer the ones that you can and come back to the ones that you can't. Aim for answering 80 questions. 80 questions.
So it's a multiple choice.
Yes, of 100
Okay.
questions, yes.
Okay.
But now, as I said, as you log in, right? You're logging in and you're saying attempt quiz, and then here on your phone, you are activating the app. Then you start. Now, Spongiela's brother or sister or auntie or uncle comes into the room and it will flag you. It will flag you, and you're going to have to you'll have to put in a selfie of yourself. Then Boosie is got the small children there and they're banging on the door and they want to come in. No, you go to a place where it's quiet and you know for the 2.5 hours there's no disturbance. You can't even talk. Rocco can't shout at the Invigilator app to say stop beeping. It will beep you again. You're not allowed to talk. You're not allowed to listen to music. It's sensitive to sound. You're not allowed to turn pages. If you turn pages, it's going to flag you. So it's very sensitive to sound.
Yes, guys.
And you
What is
can't go.
important, yeah.
Yes, and you can't go out of the app either. If you go out of the app, it's going to kick you out, and then you're done. You're going to have to find 1,000 rand to rewrite the exam.
Don't try to answer WhatsApp messages as well, please, while you're on the app. Because the minute you go there.
Sorry, how close does it have to be to the laptop?
You can put it just next to you.
So you can't leave it in the room next door?
No! Are you crazy?
Or in a cupboard or something?
The thing is, you see, so you're going to open your first question, right? Maybe, let me say 5 minutes in, it's going to give you that annoying noise, ring, asking for your picture and your ID, your picture. Maybe probably like 3 minutes after that, asking for a picture of your face with your ID. Then you write, you do probably like 20 questions, you forget, and then it rings. Maybe you're busy with a hard question and it's like, take a picture of your laptop. And then like it's until you finish writing and we're asking for those notifications, and you have to provide them at that time. You cannot provide them later because it's also asking for pictures, it's listening to sound. So hence I'm saying put it next to your laptop, and it doesn't, so it does it, so it will say do not lock your phone, because once you lock your phone, it kicks you out. Once you answer a WhatsApp message, it kicks you out. As Robin says, someone walks in, it picks up what was said, so it's recording what was said at that time.
Nice.
Another thing, what I've noticed last year, what happened with me is that I had 2 SIM cards on my phone. Now I can't upload the data that's supposed to be uploaded from the app, and I WhatsApp them, and they literally said remove SIM 2, and I was like, yo, that means they can see everything. That's what the WhatsApp message said. It said please remove SIM 2, and I was like, what? And literally I had to remove SIM 2, and it took all the information. So that's how strong it is. So you can't put it in another room and think, because now where's the data of your face? Because it's going to be asking for a picture of your face just to confirm that it's you writing the exam, and it confirms more than 5 times just to ensure that it was you who was writing the exam.
One student says, what do you want me to do? Answer you or answer the, and it flagged her. So you must just be careful. Now, but guys, it's not so bad to write at home. If you find out that you can't write at home, you rather write at work in the office where it's quiet, you can do that. Write at the school.
At McDonald's.
Oh yes, I remember you wrote at McDonald's because you didn't have network. And then, please, guys.
So what happens with like load shedding and stuff?
Whose problem is that? Whose problem is that? Whose problem is that?
So it's easiest, Bongile. So what you need to do is know your exam, know your load shedding. But if it happens, you wake up and there's no electricity, it's either you go to ReGenesys or you find a quiet spot with this electricity and network.
Yeah, and make sure you do everything and sort it out early. Because poor Bongs had to buy data for somebody when they were writing the exams because this person didn't have data. I mean, really, guys, that was just something else. Go to a quiet place if you know what's going to happen. It's load shedding is happening. You know that your area is not so great. You know that there's a lot of noise. Unless you tell people, guys, I can't. It's 2.5 hours. So, and you know what, please, we are South African time. We are not any other time. No, some student was so rude to me because she said, oh no, she got kicked out and she still had 2 hours left to do the exam. She only wrote for 1.5 hours. So I said, what time did you start? She said, no, she started at 1 o'clock or so, 12. So I said, you start 12 o'clock Nigerian time, not South African time. So how do you know that you're supposed to write South African time? Because when you're 10 lectures, it's South African time. So can you blame it? Because now I think we are ahead of them by 2 hours or something like that.
Yeah, so please, guys, the starting time is either 7, 8, 9, but nothing after 11, right, Robs, or after 12?
No, you'll not make it. Remember, it's 100 questions, and you need to answer. You have to be fast with how you're answering questions. But because you've had the digital, so you prepared yourself, and you've been reading, so you prepare. You are prepared. So don't. Are we okay? Chat. Do not use ChatGPT, guys. Please, if you're going to use it properly. But do not go and use ChatGPT and copy straight. You will fail. You will sit with 90% similarities.
I don't trust chat. Chat always answer questions.
Busi will have that answer. Spongile will have that answer. Everybody will have the same answer. And you can see. You can actually see when they've copied from ChatGPT. They don't even clean it up and make it look neat and tidy, whatever. And you look and you think, but guys, you copied straight from ChatGPT, so no wonder it's sitting on 60% similarities. And the reason why I say less than 10, you must make sure your similarity is at 5%, because if it goes up, you will still be okay. And don't submit last minute, because you will be stressed and you will be miserable and you will be unhappy. Try. It's not so bad. Try, guys. You got this. You made a decision to study. You made this decision to do this. You're doing it for yourself. You're doing it for your family. You're doing it for a better job. And you will see your life will even change. Your life will change in ways that you never thought possible. I'm not embarrassed to say it, but I can say it. I didn't know who Elon Musk was.
It's better, eh?
I didn't know who he was. My daughter had to tell me that no, he's the Twitter guy, because that was our assignment about Twitter, and I had no cooking clue who he was until I started reading. Even BRICS, I had no cooking clue what BRICS was. I even had to tell people, guys, BRICS as in BRICS, not BRICK. Is like bricks for building. No, BRICS as in Brazil, Russia, India,
India, China,
China,
South
South
Africa.
Africa. Yeah,
Now there's
that was
plus,
also
there's
our,
BRICS plus.
yeah. So we were also had an assignment to do with that, and the last strategic assignment I think was on KFC. Looked like they did the same
Oh.
assignment. Yeah. I think I didn't want to eat KFC ever again after doing that assignment. No, but I'm just saying, guys, as Bong said, read. So maybe some of you don't like to read, but read, listen to YouTube videos, read. Open your, and you will see, you can even, this, what, I don't know if you guys are the same, but what was happening is that I work with, I work with nurses and doctors and stuff like that. So, these guys are, they're smart and kind of thing. Now, you couldn't even contribute to the conversation. Now, I can have a big mouth because I can talk. I can relate, You can talk to people and you can relate to things and you can discuss things. So you can all do it. You can all do it, guys. All of you. Every single one of you.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you, Robin.
Not a problem.
Thank you very much for everybody's time tonight. Yeah. You guys
Yeah.
have actually given us such amazing golden nuggets. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be like me soon with 2 modules left and then you're done.
And I've taken names down, so I'll know who was in this class. If I see last minute, I'll know because I've taken names down. I've taken the register. I will know really well.
No, but guys, seriously, don't do that. Don't do the last minute. You're making yourself miserable. You're making it's gonna be just, then you're gonna not want to do this anymore, and you're gonna be, look now. We've all given you the tools of trade, so go and use it. Go and use all the tips that we've given you. Download WhatsApp on your laptop. Download Grammarly. Go and do the research. Look at the questions. Dump the questions into a Word document and start dumping in the research after that. All the things that you found, all the information that you found, dump it into that document. As the days are going by, yeah, like Bushi was saying, you listen to the recordings while she's going to work. Same thing. Print out the study guide if it's possible. Print out the study guide. Put it in a LeverArch file. Then what you do is you'll take out, most of you I'm sure got kids. You take out the first 2 chapters and you slot it into that, what they call their things, the flip files. The flip files, the sliding pocket things. You slide in your study guide in there. And then you take it with you in your bag, in your suitcase, wherever, your laptop bag, wherever. You take it with you. During tea break, during lunch, you take it out, sit and read, or put it on your tablet, or, even on your phone. And you can sit and you can read it. At least you know. I send the study guides a week before the time because you guys must go into the class knowing what is going on. You can't go into a class and not knowing what the heck is going on. You're going to be miserable. You still have to do financial management. I mean, that one is a tough one, You need to read a lot. You need to know formulas. You need to know all of those things. So it's a lot. It's a lot to absorb. So you need to know that you must prepare yourself. So I send the thing. So you must be wondering, why is this woman sending a study guide a whole 2 weeks before this time? I mean, you've just had it in the assignment already. She's posting the study guide. No, it's to prepare you for the next one. Because remember, you're writing economics, you're writing HR. Then you have a little bit of a break. Then you need to start reading again for the next module. and I think your module, if I'm not mistaken, it's marketing or something. So your next 3 modules, your next 3 assignments, your next 3 digitals. Remember, if you don't pass the digital and you don't pass the assignment, you cannot write the exam. And that is a cool 1,500 that you can give to Bongi and I. Yeah, if you don't want it. Yes. Yes. I work for Maspala. I'm very poor. So I'm saying, but guys, on a serious note, don't be in, and don't fall into that trap and say, oh no, I've got enough time. It's only the 14th of April. 14th of April is just around the corner. Oh no, it's Easter. You know what? Shame. That doesn't work anymore. You've decided to study. You decided, like you tell your children, you imagine your child comes to you now, the day before, oh, mommy, daddy, I need to build the ocean or something like that, do an assignment. And you're looking at this child and you're thinking of ways of killing her or him and not go to jail. But then you must think, but I do the same thing. So you need to set standards. The children are sitting at the table doing their schoolwork, you sit at the table with them. The children are studying, you study with them. You'll see it'll be fine. You're almost done. I told you I'm 51 and I'm graduating, so anybody can do it.
Thank you so much.
I think everybody wants to go now.
That's a huge inspiration. Yeah. Yeah. Good night from me, everybody. Sorry, I need
good
to
night.
go.
Good. Yeah. Okay.
Thanks
Thank
so
you so
much.
much. Eh?
All right.
Bye,
Okay.
Dawn.
Bye.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Toodles.
Bye. No problem.
Bye.